What's up, everybody? It's me. It's Horns and Headlocks time. Let me make sure I am in the shot here for everyone to see. I gotta adjust my camera all the time and adjust my microphone. Here we go. Welcome, Horns and Headlocks. This is officially episode 26, but unofficially the second episode of the relaunched version right here on Mixcloud. Thank you all for joining me here, your excellent host, The Brand. Man, I have got a packed show today. Like, I don't even know how The Brand is going to pull this all off, but we're going to have a whole lot of fun. It's Father's Day, and happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Just put it simply enough. It's going to be great. But we got a packed show. I got my man, Pat Reedy, coming in. We're going to preview the Night of Champions card. That's going to be first right off the bat. And then I got all kinds of stuff to follow that up. I got Vito coming in. I've got the boys coming in. Plan is to have another special guest at the end. See if I get my brother on here. It's going to be just like jam-packed. So you'll want to hang out. You'll want to check it out. But first things first, I don't have a whole lot of time to waste. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. We're going to play some jams. There's not really many. I'll leave you with this, okay? I'll lead you with this, rather. Trying to find like hard rock and heavy metal songs that were like positive songs about dads and fathers. Dude, hard to do. One of the most, like, way harder. So pretty much, I don't know. You'll get what you get tonight as far as music goes. But nonetheless, stop wasting time. Let me go to my man, the one and only Pat Reedy. He's going to join me here if everything works out correctly. We're going to switch to that. Hopefully he can... There you go. Unmute yourself and you're here. What's up, man? Yeah. Woo. It's my bad, brother. Welcome, Pat Reedy from the Real Reedy channel.
Yes, here I am now. Well,
oh, gosh, I'm such an amateur.
I wouldn't have known, because I hear you.
No one let me know on my end either. They must be busy. I don't know what's going on. But yes, Pat is here to preview Night of Champions with me.
All right.
What do we got, Pat?
Well, one of the matches is for the WWE Championship.
We're starting right at the top, the championship match.
Well, the storyline's been brewing, and Triple H has been doing that a lot anyways. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I see a lot of main event matches like starting. The recent pay-per-views and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it just throws you for a loop sometimes.
I mean, they did that at Clash in Italy. Yeah.
So it's anyways.
The Cody match led, so yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, it's Cody and Gunther, that monster, and Sami Zayn. What a storyline this has turned into, huh? I see Cody winning this match. I don't see... Gunther's been choking everyone out, but he hasn't choked Cody out, and I don't see him winning this match. What do you think, Bub?
That's your official prediction?
Yeah, Cody, I mean, winning? It could be crazy. You don't know. It's a storyline. I love it, but Sammy could win. You never know. He's been a champion, right? There could be shenanigans.
Traditionally, you put that third person in so that you that way Gunther doesn't have to get beat again, is kind of my suspicion.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they've had him in as a ref, Sammy, right. and then his hold where he said his leg was on the rope, Gunther. I just don't feel like it's Cody's quite there yet. I just don't think Gunther's going to get over on him. I think it's time for to be shut the hell down.
Man,
I know it's tough because I say that, but then when he walks out, I could change my mind. Like, I take it back. It's Gunther, you know.
they could definitely throw a curveball, but I am on board with you with Cody
Cody
retaining
gets in
somehow.
for the curveballs. He's remember with Roman Reigns 2 or 3 years
Cody
at the
pins Sammy,
WrestleMania.
and that makes it. They've been building this Sammy Cody thing
Yeah.
since like before Mania. It's been going a while, so
So that would be my dark horse, my like I feel like Sammy could win this thing, you know, because
yeah.
he has beat Gunther, if everybody remembers that, right? He has beat Gunther.
Sami Zayn winning the title is like the last.
Thing we want to see right now.
Well, no,
Because he can't hold on to it.
well, no, it's one of those last like things for fans to kind of hold out for, because he's like the one guy that's like, man, never won the world title, so
Yeah. But man,
they need to save that. They need to have that for something more special, I think.
yeah, but he's such a great, to me, he is an entertainer though. He plays whatever role they give him so good you believe it.
What else? What else do we got on the card there?
Let's look. King of the Ring tournament final. Jey Uso versus Oba Femi. Right?
See, this is tricky. This is tricky because you think
This is
Oba's going to
tricky.
win, but this might be where Brock screws him, right? So
Yeah.
we were kind of talking about that before we got on the air there.
You heard it there first. I heard it here first. I never even thought about that. But now that you mention it, I wouldn't put it past them. In fact, I think that would be, I'd bet on it.
Sounds good to me. Oba gets screwed, so that means
Because
Jay wins, I guess.
sometimes when you just think it's such an obvious victory, it just seems so obvious that Jay could just not, he couldn't do it. And it's just obvious win for Oba. But that's when the storyline, that's what's great about it. He'll throw you for a loop. And Jay can, but I think that if it was like, it would be interference somehow.
Yeah,
Like
they could still do both. Yeah, no, for sure. Either way.
With Brock or even the bloodline coming out, not the bloodline. I'm sorry, Roman, the big dog.
That
Are they
seems
the
pretty
bloodline?
safe.
They're not the bloodline, right?
They are the bloodline now. I don't know if they're officially like the new bloodline or what the.
Oh, because
what that means exactly.
Solo just needs to go back to him. We're not even talking about him, but
right.
it's time for him to go over there with them guys.
It's time for you to go.
It's time for him to come home. Enough.
Just put them all together.
But man, he comes out looking good, and he's always getting his ass whipped. Everything's backfiring on him, so something eventually's got to happen good for him.
Then they
But
can
anyways,
really
he's
get...
not even on the card.
Right.
You're like, what are you doing?
What else? What else we got?
Oh, this one's interesting to me. What about Morgan and Io Sky?
Ooh.
Answer me this. When's the last time a champion has been in this tournament? The Queen of the Ring, because you.
Oh, this is a Queen of the Ring match.
To face the champion. So I've never really
So
seen.
this is not a title match. This is a Queen of the Ring thing.
Huh?
Well, I guess. I guess it makes sense.
Whoever wins the match gets a shot at the champion. Well, Liv's already the champion, so I'm guessing she wants both the belts.
They could do that, I guess. Yeah.
You See what I'm saying?
I didn't think about it that way, man.
Yeah, if
Good
Liv
point.
wins, who's she gonna challenge? The only champion left, unless she wants to go after the Intercontinental or something. I don't see that. Or like the women's champ. I think Liv, that would be my. I
So
think
Liv then goes after Rhea. We have Liv and Rhea at SummerSlam.
yes, I think Liv
They could do that.
very much win that and
Okay.
be a two-belter. For a moment, first Liv is Liv, okay? You can
Yeah.
say what you want about her, but she sure wins a lot.
Well, in that way,
always has
the
a
predictable thing of Io winning is, you know what I mean? So, yeah. They
Yeah.
could also just go that route. Just it's as simple as
Io winning.
Io wins, but then she has to make a decision, which that would be interesting too. Io wins,
Yeah.
right? And you think,
have a
oh,
rematch.
because she's Rhea's buddy, she's not gonna pick her, but then she does, and Rhea's like, "What the hell? Why?"
That's the storyline. There you go. You're getting.
Yeah.
That's the storyline of the WWE people, right there in a nutshell. That's what
See, there you go.
sucks us in. We think there's no
Both
way
ways.
she would do that, and guess what? That's what they do. They do things that they never. I thought they were friends. That's
Exactly.
What's cool
That's
about
unexplainable.
The WWE.
Yeah.
That's what's
All right.
great
What's
about it.
next? What's
Okay,
next,
yeah,
Tom?
let's go, huh? Running out of time. The steel cage match with Seth
We got
Rollins
plenty of time.
and Braun Breaker.
If we go a few minutes over, it's no big deal. We were freaking muted for 8 minutes or whatever the hell it was,
They forgave
or at
us
least
for
you
that.
were on your end. But anyway, run that match by me again. I'm sorry, I was yapping.
It's a steel cage match with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker.
Ooh, okay. So we're gonna finally maybe get. You said it's a cage.
A steel cage match.
So as typically this means the end of the line in a feud. We'll see though.
Yeah. Well, I almost feel like Seth, every time I doubt him, not that he doesn't put people over, because he damn sure will, and he has. But every time I doubt Seth, he'll win. There's no one that he can't beat, and that includes Breaker. So Breaker's up and coming in the storyline. Everyone wants you to say Breaker, right? But Seth will surprise you sometimes. In fact, he surprises me every time I see him wrestle.
Well, here's the thing, bro. I don't know if this is how they're building it or what, but if Braun doesn't win this and the Vision doesn't do something here, they need to just break up.
That could be where they're going.
You know what I mean? It needs to just be over
Yeah,
at that
could
point,
be where they're
because
going. That Breaker loses and somehow they're trying to help him win, and it backfires on him, and he gets pissed off, and they break up. And then there could be another rematch, or
this might be a hot
storyline
take
can
here,
continue.
but I think they need to put that storyline out, that group out to pasture, and they need to just move on.
I agree.
Because it's just everyone keeps getting hurt, and it's just what other, I don't know, I hate to say it, but if a faction was ever cursed, it's the Vision.
Yeah.
The whole thing has just been screwed up from moment one. So
why not let Seth really blow it up?
Exactly.
I started you, I'm finishing you. The Vision's over, you hear me?
Yeah.
I see a red sash. I kill him.
Exactly. He's going to go Wyatt Earp on him.
Yeah. But I love that about Seth. Come on, you have to admit, he's always pulling something out of the bag.
For sure. And, this would set him up, because he can't really, he kind of has a world title claim, so he can't really take a big loss. And, he's got to go after Roman at some point. So I don't know. Could go either way, but
And he always seems to be a step ahead of everyone. You know, he's
For
always
sure.
a step ahead of them. Like he knows they're gonna rush him. He knows what's gonna happen, and he kind of plans for it. I mean, it doesn't always work out for him. He still gets a thumping, but
That's why they call him the architect.
that's why they call me architect.
What do we got? 2 more? I think it's a 6-match card, right?
Yeah, let's see here. We also have now. This is a good match, I think. I like it's Trick Williams and Ricky Saints for the United States
Ooh, interesting.
Championship.
Well, Trick's got the momentum. I think
Trick's
you got to
been
keep
growing on
pushing.
me.
You got to
Trick's
keep
been
pushing Trick Willie.
he's been growing on me, man. That's all I can say about Trick. He's been trickly, very tricky. He's tricky, and he has grown on me. I'm really starting to like him.
Nah. You're telling me that Trick is tricky?
He's tricky, man, and
Get out of here.
he's entertaining, man. Come on, look at his intro. He just stands there and he does his head one way, then he does it this way, with that.
He's got the Bobby Roode spinner still, right?
Yeah,
So,
but it's cool.
yeah.
I like Trick, man, but the guy can wrestle. Don't let him fool you.
No, you gotta push these young guys, the Trick Williams, the Obas, the Javon Evans.
Oh
That's
yeah.
like the
Speaking of
those
Devon,
3
I don't think
guys
he's
are.
in this, is he? He's an up and comer, huh?
Yeah, for sure. No, he's right in there. They're the 3. When you're gonna kind of look at Shawn Michaels's NXT and what he's done there, like the past couple years. Like there'll be documentaries made about like the 3 of them down the
Yeah.
road. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how I see it.
But I'm
They're the chosen ones.
not even gonna hesitate on this one, bub. Trick Williams is winning the match. Let's talk about it.
So Ricky Saints is the U.S. champion right now.
No,
Oh, Trick's the champion. Yeah, okay.
Trick's the
So he's keeping
champion.
the belt. He's keeping the belt.
he's keeping the belt. Let's talk about that.
Let me talk to you.
No,
Yeah.
Trick Williams. I just think Ricky's as good as he is. He's not. I hear the crowd, okay? I hear what's going on. I know what's
No.
going on here. I got to pick one of these, right? Right? You can't get them all wrong.
No. Ricky Saints is just kind of there.
Are you?
he's
You with me on the Trick? You feeling it?
for sure,
You hearing
100%
me?
on that one. There's no split on that.
Yeah, though.
Trick wins. They could do something weird where, Saints wins and they keep the thing going, but I don't see why they would want to do that. Just, have him beat Saints and move on to the next guy.
Yeah, I hope they would have learned from the gingerbread man. Okay, that. All right, maybe we're trying to be a little too tricky here.
Oh
Ginger
my
man
gosh.
funeral and all that. That was a bit ridiculous, Triple.
It doesn't surprise me from the guy that did the Katie Vick thing all those years ago. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Well, what else we got? We got one more?
let's see here. Do we have one more? Yes, we do. Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy Time is
Tiffy Time.
wrestling this freak, Jade Cargill.
Oh, Tiffy and Cargill for the U.S. women's title.
Yes.
It's weird that both U.S. titles are being defended on this show. Interesting.
Yes.
So Tiffy's the champion. I say she retains.
Yes, because it's Tiffy Time.
Yeah.
But Cargill, I gotta say, I think she's really improved. Honestly, I couldn't stand her. I just thought she couldn't wrestle that great, and she's really proven me, she's doing a heck of a lot better. So I got to give an apology to her. Not that I'm saying she's gonna win the match, but I should have gave her a little more credit, I guess.
Maybe they give her the win to help her get over the wig thing that happened a couple weeks ago or whatever on SmackDown. Did you see that?
What was that?
Her wig kept like coming off on when she wrestled that tag team match. I think it was last week.
Oh, Carhill?
You have to go check that out on the internet.
Oh,
yeah.
I will, and then I'll recant my apology. She does suck. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, no, it was just funny, you know what I mean? People were giving her crap about it, and
none of them suck.
Which, if you didn't know she wore a wig already, I
missed it, man. I missed it. I can't believe I missed that.
Which is fine. It's whatever, but you know what I mean? It was just like a lot of people were bullying her on the internet over it, so.
Oh, okay.
It is what it is.
I didn't know that. Is that just a storyline?
No, I don't think so. No, it's a real thing. I saw the video.
You saw it with your own eyes, Bubs.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Right. So, hey.
Night of Champions. Good preview, man. This was awesome.
I am going to say I'm going to give it to Trish, though. If you want my pick, I'm going with Trish.
You mean Tiffany? Tiffy time?
I mean, yeah.
God, yeah. Whatever. Same girl. Basically, just 20 years difference. Oh, I'm kidding, of course.
Oh, Tiffany Stratton would probably hate me if she heard me say that. I'm sorry, Tiffy. It's Tiffy time.
Pat, thank you very much for freaking joining me, man. This was hella kick-ass. We're gonna have you back probably next week if there's a show next week.
Yeah.
We'll talk more WWE stuff.
Yeah,
if I am home, we're going to do a post-show kind of thing. So,
yeah.
Because this show's on Sunday, right?
The
Night of Champions?
Yes.
It's the Sunday kick. Because one of them, because we have AEW Forbidden Door and then Night of Champions, they're both next weekend. So I'm not sure. I get confused which day is which.
Okay, I think the wife just said it was Sunday, so yes.
It's Sunday. So yes, if I'm home, it'll be post-show. So we'll see if our predictions were right.
Yeah. We got to get at least one right.
Hell yeah, brother. Thanks for joining me. Check out Pat on Real Reading Music.
It's Saturday, Bubs.
Oh, it's Saturday. My bad. Well, we could still, if I'm home on Sunday, we'll do a recap of it. Either way. Either way. Thank you very much. Check out Pat over on Real Reading Music.
Check us out.
On YouTube. Check them out. Subscribe to them over there. Thanks for joining me, man. Until next time, here we go. What's up, everyone? I'm back. The brand is here. Horns and Headlocks. It's episode 26. It's June 21st, 2026. And we're going to keep on rolling. Time is weird. I'm trying to fit in a lot of different stuff. Want to thank my main man, Pat Reedy, for joining me. That was super awesome to kick off the show, preview good old WWE Night of Champions. But the next thing is going to be something very, very special. I am going to bring in, you met him last week. My son Murphy is going to come in, and we're going to do something a little different. This is Horns and Headlocks, but we also talk about different stuff as well. Murphy's going to come in, and he's going to give us some video game news this week, so make sure you give him a warm welcome. Let's see here. There we go. Now we got him. What's up, Murph? How you doing?
Great. I'm excited to get to you guys about this week's segment.
I'm excited to talk to you, buddy. What do you have for me? We got some video game news.
So so we have news about Fortnite, Halo, and I did have some Star Fox stuff, but
oh sweet, those are some heavy hitters.
I don't know where that went, but yeah. So the first thing that I'm going to talk to you guys about is Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 3 Runners. Because this new season is heavily on movement and speed, which is great. I like how the sprites are introduced in the game now, and they were already in the game, but now you get to like pick them and stuff. I like that. Do you have anything to say about that?
Anything that makes the game faster is good to me.
Yeah.
Although when it's too fast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know.
Yeah, many players are already calling it one of the strongest Fortnite seasons in recent months because it is a fast-paced action and has completely fresh mechanics.
You know how we love to play the Fortnite.
Yeah.
Me and you and Cam will have to squad up here in the next couple days. Hopefully,
well, we
carve
can't
some time up for that.
Because we moved our equipment.
Oh, we moved the Xbox. That's right. Well, I can always, I can always do something about that.
Yeah.
We'll work it out.
Yeah. But
so Fortnite's beefing up.
Epic Games has also added a special. Epic Games has also added a special events through the season to keep players coming back. Like Fortnite is no stranger to celebrity collaborations, and now pop star superstar Olivia Rodrigo is joining the game.
Oh boy, I don't know who that is, but they're always collabing with somebody. Do you know who that is?
Not really, but no, I don't at all. Actually.
She's a singer, right?
Yeah, it's a singer. It's a pop star. Players are expecting new levels, skins, and music-related cosmetics through Fortnite.
Sweet.
Fortnite has become one of the
train
biggest
keeps rolling,
platforms in gaming, hosting concerts and even featuring some of the world's biggest stars. The collaboration has generated a lot of excitement across social media. So yeah, Fortnite is looking very, very good right now. They're adding a bunch of new things.
You said you also had some Halo news?
Yeah, I do.
A lot of Halo players out there. What's going on with that?
While we're waiting for a bigger official Halo announcement, the Halo community continues creating incredible content. Like one fan project recently recreated the famous mission from Halo, Combat Evolved, inside Fortnite. And this project includes cinematics, classic Halo weapons, vehicles, and cooperative gameplay.
They can't be happy about that someone modded it in Fortnite? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, they made
They can't be happy about that, the Halo people.
That famous mission in Fortnite. So yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
They can't be happy about that. That's like how what happened with that reminds me of the like the Guitar Hero, right? They started doing that Fortnite music thing, the Fortnite festival, and eventually the Fortnite people just bought the Guitar Hero property or something like that is what I heard.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about that or not, but
it's cool.
Interesting. We might see something like that again. Who knows? Because
they changed it. I like how they changed it and they made it so that you can play Guitar Hero on controller or desktop or Xbox or anything. Because it's like a guitar. I like that. Because usually you need a guitar for it. But yeah, this project, it shows how dedicated the Halo fans remain even after all these years. And many gamers
love Halo.
Many gamers are hoping for major news about the Halo project sometime this year. And
we'll have to wait and see, I guess. I wasn't much of a Halo player. I don't think you have too. We played it at the arcade before, I think, right? They have a really cool arcade version when we're
I remember that one. We had guns.
Yeah, it's like the Jurassic Park game, but it's like Halo,
Yeah. It's
right?
cool.
It's all like you're in the shell thing, and you're all...
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But yeah,
Well, Murph, what else we got? You said we also had something else. I forgot.
yeah, we had so we have Star Fox.
Star Fox, good old Star Fox, recently appeared in the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah.
So he's back in the news.
Yep.
All right.
yeah.
Well, what's up with Star Fox?
So the thing that's up with Star Fox is that Star Fox Returns. Nintendo fans finally have something to celebrate. A brand new Star Fox adventure is arriving for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh man, that's huge news.
Yes, definitely. I think that's probably the most exciting news that that has been talked about tonight. The series has been largely absent for years, so many longtime fans are excited to jump back into the cockpit of Star Fox. The game features upgraded visuals, smoother controls, and updated gameplay. This could be the start of a major comeback for the franchise.
It needs it, you know. We just got that Super Nintendo, which the original Star Fox is on. We'll have to get that and play it. Would you check it out with me if I went ahead and purchased Star Fox, the OG?
Yeah.
And maybe we'll do like a little video game review of it or something. Who knows?
And since
when we don't have news, you can also do like a review or something like that too. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Would that be fun?
Since we were just talking about Nintendo, this says here that developers continue announcing new games for Nintendo's newest console, helping build excitement for the platform's future.
The Switch 2. If you're a Switch 2 user out there, leave a like. Well, I hope you like this video already, but leave us a comment. Say, I'm a Switch 2 user and I'm excited about Star Fox. We got to be throwing these YouTube plugs in there, for the reused content. You know what I mean?
And there's also some future game show reveals. Developers revealed multiple games, trailers, and announcements during the latest showcase.
Well, we'll get to that next time. Murphy, we're out of time. I want to thank you very much for joining me, though. This has been awesome. You're my resident game reporter, and you did such a good job for your first time doing it.
And that's the biggest gaming news right now. And if you enjoyed this gaming news roundup, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what story you're most excited about, so that we can do this next time. And
check out Murphy's channel. You have a gaming channel, don't you?
Yeah, I have a gaming channel. I'm thinking of doing something else with it though.
What's it called?
Murphy Mania.
Murphy Mania. Check it out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me, my guy.
Yeah.
Till next time. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Thank you for joining me here. It's your excellent host, The Brand. It's Sunday nights. It's Horns and Headlocks time. We're going into hour number dos. So thank you for joining me. If you just found me here live on Mixcloud, make sure that you follow the page, because that would be awesome. You can find this show again, because we're going to be doing cool stuff. If you're into wrestling, if you're into heavy metal, just music in general, and other stuff, we're going to be doing all that stuff right here. We had some exciting stuff in hour number one. Want to thank Pat Reedy for stopping by from Real Reedy. Want to thank Murphy for stopping by from Murphy Mania. And we're going to roll right into my next guest, which is going to be... like it's some kind of presto changeo thing. We're going to bring in My one and only, my guy, you met him last week as well. Cameron Hicks. What's up, man? What's
Hi,
up?
everybody.
You're all sideways. What's going on with that?
I'm sideways.
You're sideways.
Is that better?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That'll actually work a lot better. Yeah, we can't be looking at you sideways, brother. But Cameron's here, and I forgot to mention, hey, Cameron is going to be our resident music news guy. So shout out to him for that. He's going to have some music and otherwise news. Hope maybe this, I don't know if this does this like skew towards the metal side, or is this just music in general?
Yeah, just music in general.
Well, lay it on me, brother.
Well, the first thing is actually a Metallica one.
Okay.
At their concert in Dublin, I believe, the guitarist,
Love the Metallica news.
Kirk Hammett, he fell off the stage.
What?
Yep.
I did not hear about this. When?
It was at Metallica's Dublin show, I'm pretty sure.
Did that happen recently?
Yeah, this month, yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah.
Well, poor Kirk Hammett.
Yes, but he's okay. He continued the show, though, so.
You got to be careful out there, 'cause sometimes the edge of that stage just kind of comes out of nowhere. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? All right, well, get well, Kirk Hammett. What else we got?
Well, Rod Stewart, he's 81, and, he fainted on stage.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You got to be careful if you're Rod Stewart. You know what I mean? You got to be real careful because, like I talked about last week, he's not going to be able to, he's not like Bob Dylan. He's not just going to sit there.
Yeah.
Rod Stewart moves around. He's got to be all Tom Jones for the ladies.
Yeah, but he was fine. He played the show still. Yeah, but he's good.
All right, well, get well, Rod Stewart. Get well, Kirk Hammett. What else we got? I hope you got some good news. So far, it's been a total bummer.
Well, I think this might cheer you guys up. The new Foo Fighters album came out, recently, I think.
I haven't checked that out yet. Have you?
I've heard some, but not really.
I think I heard like a song on the radio or something like that.
Yeah.
It was the Foo Fighters,
Yeah.
kind of one of those things.
And they're doing a tour, so a surprise tour for the album.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You'll
So
have to get out there for that, people.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Dave Grohl, man's a legend.
He really is.
I would love to see the Foo Fighters, but the last time they came through, the ticket prices were exorbitant.
Yes.
I think that's the word I'm looking for. They were insane, and I was like, I like the Foo Fighters, Dave Grohl's a legend and everything, but like, this is not Nirvana. I'm not paying that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of how I felt about that.
Whoa. Next one. There's the people with bands have announced big bands, like really big bands have announced some tours. So Metallica is coming out with the tour.
Okay.
Iron Maiden. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that? Was that you?
No, it was outside. I don't know. Weird. But
Very strange.
Iron Maiden and My Chemical Romance.
Getting spooky in here.
They're fireworks.
Someone's shooting off fireworks outside?
Fireworks on Father's Day,
All right.
I guess.
Cool.
Here's your
Those
next.
are really loud. If we can hear them on the show here.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I hope all is well.
the Rolling Stones. They're coming out with a new album.
The Rolling Stones.
I believe it. What's it called? Comes out in July. So,
Check that out, all you Stones fans.
yes.
You ever done much listening to the Rolling Stones, Cam?
I mean, I might have heard a couple songs here and there, but nothing much.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you'll hear more as your life goes on. And you'll hear a lot of songs that you'll realize that, oh, that's a Rolling Stones song. They're kind of like the Beatles in that way, where you don't even know that you've heard the song, but you have.
Yeah.
And you've heard their songs probably covered more than you've actually heard their actual version, whether it's in a commercial or a movie or whatever,
Yeah.
Right on. What else we got?
So the Muse is coming out with a new album next week. Also,
Muse?
the Muse.
Right
Yeah.
on. They're not the Muse, they're just Muse.
Muse, but it's coming out June 26th, so that's 5 days from now. 4.
Yeah, 5 days. 5 days away. Shout out to all the Muse fans. Never really got much into them, but interesting. If you're a Muse fan, go check that out.
Yeah.
Don't really have much to say there, though.
Okay, up next, there's gonna be new music for these bands for classic rock legends. Deep Purple is coming out with a new album in July.
Wow.
The Rolling Stones
Yeah, we mentioned that.
and Bon Jovi is coming out.
Wow, so the new Bon Jovi is happening. All right.
Oh, and he's touring.
That's one of those weird things where supposedly he couldn't tour, but maybe they're doing it to where he only plays like a show a week or something like that. I don't know.
It says
There's been the trials and tribulations with Mr. Jovi's voice.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's a tough scene.
And that's
That's what you got, huh?
Yep.
Now, you love Bon Jovi.
Yes, I do.
We could talk about that.
I've listened to Bon
You got
Jovi.
down with some Bon Jovi as a kid. It was perfect way to kind of ease you into being a little rocker. Throw on some Living on a Prayer.
Yeah.
Or some
That Day, I also like that one.
Have a Nice Day, you mean?
I'm sorry.
That was one of your favorites, yeah. Oh, there's so many day songs out there,
Yeah.
But yeah, Bon Jovi.
Yes.
John Bon Jovi. Or as your mother would say, John Bon Jono.
Yeah, but do we have time?
Do we have time for what? You got more?
Well, no, not really. I just want to talk about on the MGK concert. I'm
Okay.
gonna bring a sign.
Okay, so we got some ideas. We're bringing a sign. Do you know what the sign's going to say?
It's gonna be, me and Mom and Murphy have been talking about this. So it's gonna say like, this is me and my 9-year-old brother's first MGK show. Or like, I got one that was like, I traveled 400 miles to see MGK. 300.
Easy enough.
technically.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
And I might get on
Be throwing
stage,
up the
guys,
sign.
so-
The countdown is on, man. The show is 10 days away, something like that.
Yes. 10 days. I
9
have it.
days, 10 days, something like that.
Yeah.
So we're getting down to the nitty gritty. And also, speaking of shows, wonderful Father's Day I have had. Just want to shout out to you guys, my all my kids, my sons, Cameron and Murphy, my daughter, Jaden, and my wife for making it such a special day. The whole family, really, even my sister-in-law, making it special for me. Everyone, just what a wonderful day. And actually, my whole point of this is for Father's Day today, actually got tickets to the Rob Zombie Marilyn Manson show in September. So we're going to be going back to the same venue and checking that out in September. So shout out to my wife. She's amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to... Now, I saw Manson back in 2001 at Ozfest 2001, and it was amazing. But I've never seen Rob Zombie, and that's kind of something I've wanted to always do, as silly as that may sound to some people. So, there you go.
Yes.
It's going to be super, super awesome. Well, Cameron, thank you very much for stopping by. We can count on you for the music news and more.
Yes.
We'll have you around for some other stuff as well, but get used to seeing a Cameron around. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm going to throw to some jams here, and then I'll be back around the bend, I guess, to talk some AEW Forbidden Door. And we'll see if Vito's going to join me or not. I don't think he is. I might be talking this by myself. But be that as it may, I'll be back with you around the corner for that. And then I'm going to be hopefully joined by my bro for some very special news on the one and only Raiders. Our beloved, I almost said Oakland, our beloved Las Vegas Raiders, baby. So let's go. We're going to throw to a little break for right now, though. We're going to play some jams. Rock out. What's up, everyone? I'm back. You got to turn your microphone on, you jabroni. I'm a jabroni, guys. I don't know if you knew that or not. The brand can be a jabroni sometimes. We can all be a jabroni sometimes. And this is in no way, I know it's going to sound like a setup for a thing. It's going to sound like a rib or something, but it is not. I'm not calling Vito a jabroni. It may seem like it because I'm leading in to the segment saying the jabroni thing. No, that's not what I meant. Vito's not going to be here. I'm going to run down this Forbidden. This is what you get, people. This is what you get for the Forbidden Door AEW rundown. Vito's not here this week to do it with me, but shout out to Vito. Happy Father's Day to him. It's no big deal. I'm going to go ahead and throw it down real quick, people. All right. So this is what we got. As far as I can see, there's 6 matches that have been announced so far for this thing. Okay. So we got Bandito against Jon Moxley for the AEW Continental Championship. If you like Jon Moxley, this should be good. Bandito's solid. I'm sure it's going to be as gross as any Moxley match ever. All right. So there you go. Moxley probably retains, I'm sure. Looks like we also got Cage and Cope against the Dogs for the AEW tag team titles. You got to go with Cage and Cope here. You know, you got to give them a little bit of run, I think, heading into, whatever. You know, you got to give them a run. I don't think the dogs are going to dethrone them. They just got the titles, and it's been a big deal. So that should be a good match. We also have for the AEW Women's Championship, we've got Thekla versus the Starlight Kid. Excuse me. I could not see the text on this thing. It was so small because I'm looking at a poster thing here, folks, on my phone, just to be kind of full disclosure with this. This is how we do it on Horns and Headlocks. Okay? This is how we do it, people. So yeah. Not sure, I was hoping I was going to lean on Vito for this. But I'm going to go with Thekla keeps the title here. We got Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay in the Owen Hart Cup. I believe this is the final. I got to go Ospreay with here. I mean, that's what they've been building to this whole time. I believe they have a Wembley Stadium show up around the corner. Kind of a no-brainer. He's got to take out Swerve here on his way to being the guy. Kenny Omega, Zack Sabre Jr. That'll be neat. Me and Vito were talking about that one last week, but I got to give it probably Kenny wins here. Or I don't know, he could lose to Zack Sabre and it not be really a big deal or anything like that, right? And then we have Don Callis family against the conglomeration. So really, what on this pay-per-view, besides the Starlight Kid match and Zack Sabre Jr., there's no New Japan guys, so I don't understand. I guess it's not going to be the whole show anymore. It's just only one or two matches on the show are going to have the Forbidden Door opened. Someone explain this to me down in the comments. Please. I need to know these things. Vito's not here to help me. I hate to keep harking back to it. But as far as the steel cage match goes, it's a big, looks like it's a big 12-man thing. There's something on the line here, I believe, for Mark Briscoe to get a title shot or something if his team wins. So, fine, they could do that. The good guys could win and everyone could go home happy, right? No harm, no foul, I think, when it comes to that. So those are my predictions, people. Let me know if you agree with those down in the comments. What are your predictions for AEW Forbidden Door 2026? Like and subscribe to the... You like that? I'm just going to do it live, right? Wait, this is what we're doing, people. We're doing a radio show where we're also cutting videos for further use on our social media, right? So anyway, yeah, that is the Forbidden Door preview, folks. So shout out to the brand. I went ahead and got that done for us. I'm going to go ahead and throw to a little break here. And then the plan is to come back with my bro. You're going to think that I've went into the cloning machine, but I have not. It is just my cool older brother. I had to throw that in there, didn't I? He's the older brother. That's what we've come to, my man. Anyway, he's going to join me, and we're going to talk Las Vegas Raiders stuff. Mandatory mini camps for this last week. And we're going to go over the Raider news and talk some Raider stuff. Sometimes we talk weird other things, all right? We talk some sports things on Horns and Headlocks, all right? You're just going to have to get used to it, okay? We love the Raiders around here. We love the Portland Trailblazers. And we also love the San Francisco Giants. Giants really haven't been giving us much to talk about recently. I don't know, maybe I can get my cousin David Earl to come on and talk some of that with me one of these days. But I'm going to go ahead and throw to some jams, and then we're going to come back with the J-Rock talking Raider Mandatory Minicamp right here. Keep it locked on Horns and Headlocks, baby. Let's do this. My mic was not on. Gosh dang it. It's that time again, folks. It's Horns and Headlocks. It's your excellent host, The Brand here. It's Sunday night. We're rounding that corner. We're taking that last road home. Get down Know Your Role Boulevard and Jabroni Drive, I guess. And we're rounding it out. But we're not done yet. We're still partying. Thank you for joining us, those who are still joining us. We got one very last special guest for the night. We're going to throw to the one and only J-Rock. Let's see if we can get him on here. And we're going to talk some Raiders. Raiders! What's up, my brother? Do we have you? You got to unmute yourself. Can you unmute?
How about that?
There we go. There we go.
All right.
It's the way things work here in this high-tech thing I've got going on here. But J-Rock, thank you very much for joining me, man. You know, we got some, we had mandatory mini camp this week, right?
We did. First of all, thanks for having me.
For sure.
Yeah, been a long time coming.
This is just the start.
Yeah,
just the start of things, my brother.
Yeah, looking forward to this and down the road. So,
man, mandatory minicamp. That means it's time. You can smell it in the air, man. The next thing you know, like we're gonna blink, and we're gonna be in actual training camp.
Yeah, before you know it, this year. This year for me, it has a certain amount of more significant anxiety to it. Simply for the fact that every time I turn around, I keep hearing that that we're trading Max. And
oh my gosh, enough already with this, yeah, right?
The closer we get to the season or whatever, and that. Hopefully is in the rear view, and he's still in silver and black. Like I am prophesizing that he is staying with the team. I think at this point, like we should have all the pieces, and we're right now going to get all that smoothed out and. And figured out and played out to where we're ready to go.
You can't blame people really, with the speculation. Because, I mean, it is kind of a historic, when does this ever, the fact that he was traded and then a week later or whatever it is, it doesn't go through, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm sure plenty of clicks, and I definitely, understand that, and I'm sure you do too. I think, like you and
it's the nature of the beast.
I'm just not to speak for you, but the way you and I both are as emotionally invested as we are in the team,
Yeah.
To me, it just
we're tired of hearing it.
It's gotten, so yeah.
So I imagine he was there and. Everyone that was important. I didn't really hear about any like notable people that were missing. Was anyone missing from training camp that you know of, or from this mandatory? It is a mandatory mini camp. Now, stress the fact of mandatory would mean if someone did miss it, it would be a story, right? I mean,
right. No one really comes to mind. I know that Jermod missed like a couple of the practices, but They'd already kind of explained that. And there's another storyline coming into the season, whether he's going to, be playable. Did you hear of anything else? Maybe you can jog my memory, but I don't know of anyone else, that.
No, I was asking you.
Yeah, no,
that's the thing.
I mean,
no.
And if I'm wrong about that, but
come at him with the torches.
Yeah.
No, he's up off him. No, it's the thing, this camp, it's only like 3 days or whatever it is, and we don't have really anyone that I can think of that's in like a contract thing, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
To not have any of that stuff looming overhead. Fernando signed his contract, right? If I remember right.
Oh yeah.
Or okay.
And I think that's kind of my point. That also like leads into like the whole Max thing. Is like I was saying, it seems like we have all of our pieces. And it's been other than that situation, which I really don't even count that. I think you start counting after the draft. As far as like how much dramatics there are.
Right.
With our team, because there always seems to be. You've got at least a level of that. This year, it's been really refreshing, and I, knock on wood that we're not going to run into anything from now to the season, but we haven't really had much of that. It's been pretty much smooth sailing. It's been, of course, you get all the all the interviews and the press conferences. It's trite cliche city, which is whatever. I think.
Well, there were a lot of rumor, a lot of people were trying to get the clickbait going on about the quarterback thing. And it seems like that was squashed pretty quick when they dropped the season preview with the Step Brothers deal. You know what I mean? And all that. It seems like that was probably squashed.
And if I could say anything, and it's with me, it's a lot less dramatic. It's actually more intriguing. Is the more I keep hearing about Aiden, about Fargo.
There is that though, yeah.
Being not just kind of a throwaway idea that he might be starting some games for us this year. Definitely not something that I had predicted, but from all everything in camp far points to the fact that he is right up there in the in the running.
Keeping the third quarterback.
Yeah. So
that would definitely be interesting. And they could just play with the roster in another spot as far as, bouncing practice squad.
Right.
Guys back and forth or whatever, whatever you got to do. It's not totally unheard of.
Yeah.
To have the three around, Yeah. But I don't know. I think they might just be pumping him up and then and then deal him, they might be shopping him. Aiden, I'm talking about here.
That's a good possibility.
His value's high right now. I wouldn't want him to make another start. There's kind of a little bit of a weird aura about him. Oh, well, maybe he can play. You know what I mean? So maybe we trade him before he starts and ruins that. That might be good.
Well,
but that's totally not a Raider thing to do, right? We ain't gonna do that.
Well, especially you got Kirk Cousins. That doesn't seem like the best candidate to to run some kind of chicanery over the league because he's been quoted probably the most when it comes to Aiden, and about his value and stuff. So,
Well, wow. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's tough for him. It's got to be tough for him because, he's the guy coming in. He's the bridge, obviously, is what people are thinking.
Yeah.
But then Aiden's still there, and it's just kind of a weird situation.
When's the last time we rolled with three quarterbacks to start the season? I think I can think of that year with Gruden when we had when we had Glenn on and all them. You know,
was that like
18 maybe?
Like Derek's first year?
No, no, not maybe Gruden's first year with the team. This is the year that we were on Hard Knocks.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So that would have been it. I'm pretty sure that was 2018. No, that would have had to have been. I was living out in Melrose at the time, so that had to have been 16 or 17 that season.
Well, it wasn't 16 because we still had
No, it was 17. Dude, that's when I was doing the show. It was 2017 because I can remember talking about the Antonio Brown situation on Horns and Headlocks. That's crazy.
Okay.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, so 2017 was that season.
That's a whole other situation. I think we're finally, with the getting Cousins and with some of these other things, having the first round draft pick this year and all of the media attention that the team has got. I think we're finally getting back to there are 31 teams and then there's the Raiders.
Jeez, man.
The Antonio Brown thing reminds me of that. Not for me so much, but I think in the public eye, the fact that he is what's the language barrier on here?
You can say whatever you want. Doesn't matter.
The fact that AB basically like totally shit on the team, and as far as like the fact that he should have just ate up the fact that he was now a Raider. You know what I mean? And he shit on that whole thing.
Acted like he was. That's just the whole thing. Just the connivery of it all.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started. Gosh, such connivery. And like no other team would that just be like okay. Everyone's like, oh, whatever. He goes to the Patriots. I'm totally fine. Yeah. Like
helmet.
Yeah. Give me. Yeah. That's a whole other thing.
Black eye, but does that make sense to you? Like I think this year finally, like when you hear people, and I'm talking others. I'm not talking us so much, or like our family, and because we've all bled silver and black, good or bad, or indifferent for our whole lives, But as far as like fans of other teams or the pundits that are on television, whatever, it's like we're finally starting to get a little bit of respect, because of the great off season that we had, because it seems like we're finally making really, really smart decisions, and there's not a whole lot of why did they do this, why did they do that, and everybody seems to be on board with what we're doing. Now that could, like I said, am I more comfortable with less of a Boy Scout as our starting quarterback because of where I come from? Yes, I totally am. But you know what? Maybe in 2026, it's going to take a Boy Scout to get us back to the playoffs on a regular basis. Derek Carr, I think, was a good example of a good guy, that I think was a good leader and whatnot.
Hell yeah.
And I think without all the coaching changes, we would have gotten there. I don't blame him for his tenure with the team. As far as us only getting to the playoffs twice. As a matter of fact, I look at it as a miracle in ways that we even.
It's funny, not to interrupt you, brother, but like it's funny how when you start talking about like a subject like this, like one of the Raider subjects, and it just kind of like it's like it just starts opening wounds, and just everything just starts like pouring. Like, oh my gosh. It's so, you know what I mean? It's like, and then we had John Gruden screw us over. It's amazing how like we start talking about AB, and it leads into but this happened, and then you know what I mean, and then But then the snow job, you know, and it's just like there's just so much trauma that we can unpack every single week. But J-Rock, I wanna ask you this. Going forward, I don't know, maybe next time I see you, what do you think we actually get down to the nitty-gritty and preview this offense?
Oh,
You know,
I'd love
we talked about the quarterbacks a little bit, but, you know, we'll talk about our running back room, our wide receiver room, the offensive line. We'll get into all that stuff next time around, and then we'll do the defense, you know, after that, and so on and so forth. And then we'll see.
I'm excited.
By then, we'll be in training camp.
Yeah. Let's do that. I'm excited about all those rooms, and I got plenty to say and plenty of opinion about, you know, each piece. So yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, we are out of time, my man. I'm sorry. We're against the wall on time tonight. It's so weird how things have been running. But nonetheless, I want to thank you very much for joining me. Unless there's anything we missed that you really want to throw out there real quick as far as news out of the mandatory minicamp.
I have nothing as far as the news out of minicamp. Just wanted to say that I love you, and it's nice to see your face.
I love you, brother. No, it's sometimes no news is good news. And in the case of mandatory minicamp, that's what we're looking at with the Raiders. I love you, brother. We'll catch you next time. We'll do more Raider talk. I'm going to go ahead and throw to a jam or two, and then we're going to come back and wrap this baby up because I'm hungry. You're listening to Horns and Headlocks here on Mixcloud.com. Keep it locked. What's up, everyone? Hey, I'm back. The mic is on this time. Man, it's super bummer, but the show is we're rounding it out here. It's closed. It's over. Got to say goodnight to everyone. I want to thank everyone that joined me here and made this show possible. My good man, Pat Reedy, my son, Murphy, my son, Cameron, my brother, J-Rock, everyone that came by and talked with me. What a family affair, right? So cool. So freaking awesome that I got to talk to y'all. I don't really have a whole much time left. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up here tonight. I want to thank you all very much for joining me. Sorry here, just kind of got a little bit distracted. Screens were going awry here. I didn't know what was going on. In all actuality, I needed a song to throw to. Because we got to end the night with a song. We can't end it with me yapping. So once again, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe here on Mixcloud or on YouTube, wherever you're watching it at. Thank you. Follow us. Subscribe, like it, share it, be about it. Horns and Headlocks every Sunday night here, 8 p.m. Pacific time. Until then, your excellent host, The Brand, says good night, people.